there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord.
My mother, she was suffering so much, and I was her caretaker. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to do my best for her. It was a very, very sad time. And then Calvary entered.
In the United States at the turn of the century, patients who were terminally ill with cancer were actually thrown out of the hospital. Many of these were widows and women who could not be cared for.
Cancer was considered an infectious disease, a terrible disease, and many patients with advanced cancer were abandoned.
A young woman named Annie Blount Storrs saw this and said, I will take these patients into my own home and care for them. That then led to the foundation of the House of Calvary in 1899.
I think that the original women of Calvary would be very proud to see that Calvary continues caring for people within the community.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sanadar. How are you?
I am fine, thank you, Carolyn. How are you?
I am fine. Just gonna take your afternoon blood pressure, okay?
Okay, fine.
And how are you feeling?
Feeling wonderful.
Good.
My friends took me to the doctors and they did the CT scan of my head and they found there is a tumor.
He was diagnosed with the tumor in the United States. Prior to coming to this country, he was a practicing oncologist in Bangladesh.
I told the technician guys to show me the film. And I have seen so many people with this tumor. So as soon as I saw it, it was clear to me that it's highly malignant, bad type of tumor. So that has changed my life. This illness has just made me upside down.
He always says to me, Calvary is a holy place. And I mentioned to him, it's a holy place made holy by the patients.
I am still fighting. For the last 5 years I am fighting. And still I am not giving up. Thank you, Carol.
You're very welcome. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
It is unique because what Calvary does is not offer just an inpatient facility for those at the end of life. What we do is to really be able to offer a continuum of services. So if there is someone out in the community, there's usually a program at Calvary to fit their needs.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
We do have our home care and our hospice care. We have our wound center, and we have the Palliative Care Institute, which trains physicians from around the world. So there is a continuum of care that we have at Calvary.
The end of life is very fragile. It's not something that you're prepared for. Death has always been a secret affair. Going through it was like going through a dark tunnel. No leadership, no knowledge, scary. When Calvary came in, it was like all of a sudden there were these wise elders reaching out with a hand.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth, no one could look as good as you. Wow.
Oh, wow. In '82, I was diagnosed with cancer of the breast, and they removed the breast. I cannot have radiation, and I cannot have chemo because I've had them already.
I, 26.
Bingo.
26.
Bingo happens to be one of my favorite games. I mean, I've won quite a bit. Every time I go down, I end up coming up with something. I think they're going to ban me from it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, if I'm dying, I'm still going down there. Bingo.
Okay, Fran, you call bingo?
Yeah. If I have to put into any kind of words about the hospital Calvary, I would say it's a miracle.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
They deal with you as if you're still alive and in good health and everything. That's what I would say about it. It's like a miracle.
Quack, quack.
You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
I want to brush your hair.
Okay.
You never know who's going to come and visit you, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my goodness, who is coming to visit me?
I don't know. As handsome as you are, I could never tell.
Michelle Obama?
Mm.
You come to visit me?
Who?
Oh my goodness.
Who's going to visit you, Michelle Obama?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or
I'm not
Sasha.
her, but okay. She's coming. Call me when
Okay.
she gets here.
Okay.
Okay? There you go.
I am so impressed by this hospital that if I leave, I have an intention to go back to my country, Bangladesh. There are a lot of poor people over there. They don't have a hospital like this. I will start a hospital like this and I'll serve the people the way they are serving me. I want to serve my people with the same way.
They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who
The first thing that I think of when Fran comes to mind is complete honesty. When she's happy, you know she's happy. When she's sad, she's very, very sad.
Why do you show me those sad, sad eyes? Each time you decide to pass on by. When you smile, those sad eyes look sadder and sadder still.
There has to be a place, a safe place, a sanctuary for people to go through this very, very private time of life.
For the future, I would love to see Calvary satellisation resettling in other areas that need us. There are areas that need us so desperately.
They made my mother and I whole again. They made the process so much easier.
Calvary's mission is more important than ever at this point, and the financial requirements to maintain Calvary in the state that it is continue to be there. So any donor should realize that their money will be doing the work of God.
In just my first few months as your Archbishop, I've had the pleasure of learning more about the extraordinary work of Calvary Hospital. For more than a century, this unique hospital has been committed to caring for the most vulnerable among us. Each year, Calvary cares for thousands of patients and their families, welcoming them all with outstretched arms of love in the holy name of Jesus. Calvary's philosophy continues to be compassion, respect for the dignity of every individual, and non-abandonment of patients and their loved ones. Calvary is a glorious example of Catholic healthcare in our Archdiocese of New York, and truly a place where life continues. I am honored to salute this extraordinary hospital. Please join me in praying for Calvary and for all those it serves. May God continue to bless you all, and God bless Calvary Hospital.